esperar. Dame tiempo para darte todo lo que tengo, todo lo que tengo.
Okay, so I thought I would do a little get ready with me. I feel like I never really do that. So I have had a really productive morning, as you saw. I got a lot of things done. I am really stressed right now, which I will get into later. I'm trying not to. I feel like I'm just like so busy that I don't even have time to think about my stress. I did do meditation this morning. I went for my beach walk. I journaled a lot, but I still feel like a lot of anxiety and stress just because the holidays are coming up. Like I said, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, but first I want to get ready. I feel like quite dry right now just because it's winter. We've had the heater on in our house every night because it's been so cold. So it's definitely been drying out my skin, and my skin is already really dry as it is, so in the wintertime it really suffers a lot. So I try to keep myself extra moisturized. I've been loving using Desert Essence's pure blend of cannabis, sativa, and jojoba oil. It also has sweet almond oil, which are all extremely nourishing. It also smells really sweet. I love the smell of it. It's super subtle. There's no like synthetic fragrances in it. It's just the natural scent of it, and I just really love that smell because I don't like super overpowering fragrances, so this is like literally as natural as it gets. So this video is sponsored by Desert Essence. Thank you so much to Desert Essence for sponsoring this video. So Desert Essence is committed to harvesting the best possible ingredients responsibly and sustainably, which is very important to me. I've always been a fan of products that use as minimal ingredients as possible and also the most naturally derived ingredients, and that's exactly what Desert Essence does. And of course they care about the environment, which is like a win-win situation. Also, of course, the products are cruelty-free, which is another thing that is very important to me. They have a range of products, body products, skincare products, hair care products, tons of different products to help you nourish your skin and hair. So the cannabis, sativa, and jojoba oil I personally love to use on my body when I get out of the shower to lock in the moisture, help hydrate myself. It is very rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which is great for hydration. The cannabis sativa, which is hemp oil, can actually help reduce irritation on your skin, and the jojoba oil helps, again, your skin be hydrated, but it doesn't leave a really greasy, oily residue, which is great because I used to really love using shea butter on my skin. I still do, but it makes your skin feel like really greasy, and sometimes you just don't want that, you know? The sweet almond oil also adds moisture. I really love how it leaves my skin feeling calm and balanced and glowing afterwards. So you guys saw me use the Desert Essence cannabis, sativa, and white ginger facial cleansing pads. I personally love using these after I work out. I like taking these with me when I do my beach walk, so if I work up a sweat, I don't have to like drive back home with all this sweat sticking to my face. I can just pull out one of these and quickly wipe that off. The cannabis sativa again helps nourish and soothe the skin. The tea tree oil helps remove impurities and excess oil without a stripping effect. And the white ginger helps to smooth and tone your skin. So you can apply this after your first cleanse, or like I said, I love to take this with me on the go. So Desert Essence offers free shipping and free samples on orders over $30, but if you would like an additional 10% off, you can use my code Angelina10 until the end of the year for 10% off your purchase. Let's talk about stress. I don't know if I've really mentioned this before, but I do tend to get some seasonal depression around this time of year. I think that because of COVID and like quarantine, I've developed a really good routine, especially like a really solid morning routine. So I think that that's really helped me kind of get out of that rut, because every morning I kind of have like a purpose to get up. I go for my beach walks. I really look forward to them because I love listening to the podcast, love getting fresh air. It's just like a really meditative thing that I love to do, that I've mentioned before. I journal every single day. That's really helped me. So all of these little practices that I do every day have definitely helped me. But of course, they're not like a cure. I do still get depressed. And then the holiday seasons, I'm sure for a lot of you as well, I get really stressed around this time of year because of the holidays. There's just a lot going on. There is obviously Thanksgiving. It's never been my favorite holiday, mostly because I don't like the food that much. Very unpopular opinion. Apple pie, pumpkin pie, huge fans. I've also been vegetarian and vegan almost my entire life, so turkey's like the main centerpiece of Thanksgiving. I don't eat it, so it's not really that exciting to me. It's fun like being with my family and stuff, but yeah, I'm actually not gonna be with my family this Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be with James's family, so that's gonna be totally different. So a whole other reason why I'm stressed is because my birthday is actually in like 4 days. It's this coming Sunday. It's the 22nd of November, Sagittarius gang, and I am gonna be 23, which is also stressing me out because I feel like it normally wouldn't stress me out because of the age of social media. I'm watching like people like Emma Chamberlain who are literally like 18 years old and are like millionaires buying their own houses, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I'm almost 23 and I'm like, I feel like I haven't done anything with my life, which is ridiculous because like I am actually really proud of my accomplishments and stuff, and I think that I'm doing okay for a 23, 22-year-old. But obviously like it just makes me feel like, you know, it's hard not to compare yourself sometimes, but everyone's on their own path, and I try to remind myself that. And I know that comparing yourself at the end of the day is not a good thing. So I do try to snap myself out of it when I feel like I'm doing that. But yeah, my birthday's coming up, so that's a little stressful too. I did not anticipate quarantine and COVID still existing during my birthday this year. I was like, oh, November, that's such a long ways away, like it's gonna be fine. Now everything's starting to lock down even more. Me and James are actually, since we're going to his parents for Thanksgiving, they live up north, so we're kind of making a little road trip out of it. Me and him are gonna go to San Francisco for my birthday, so for the weekend. I don't really know like if we'll really be able to do much. We might just have to like order food to go and like chill in the hotel room. I don't know. I'm like, don't really have like a solid plan. Obviously with COVID, everything's gonna be different. It's not gonna be like an actual vacation, but we will see. And then we're gonna go to Lake Tahoe and stay there for a little bit. So that'll be nice to be like out in the fresh air, do some hikes, and then we're gonna go to Davis, which is where his parents live. I am excited. I'm just stressed because I have so many things to do right now. I have to get all of this stuff done, get all of these videos filmed, because I won't be able to film any of those videos while I'm gone. I'm definitely gonna vlog on our trip, but I won't be able to like do the videos that I like need to do. There's just a lot that I need to get ready before we go, so I'm just a little bit stressed about that.
Si quieres un poco de mí, dame paciencia y verás, será mejor que andar corriendo, levantar vuelo y poco a poco olvidar el tiempo y su velocidad, frenar el ritmo, ir muy lento, cada vez más lento. Sé delicado y esperar, dame tiempo para darte todo lo que tengo.
Okay, so I am selling a bunch of clothes. I already have it all picked out. This basically has been sitting in my shed for a long time. So I have this box, this entire bag. So before I like take pictures of it to sell, I have like a spreadsheet that I made. So I have this spreadsheet where I basically have the item, how much I'm selling it for, the name and address of whoever's buying it, the shipping cost, and the stage. So like whether it's packaged, not packaged, shipped, ready to be shipped, that kind of thing. So just because last time I sold stuff on my Instagram, it was really unorganized. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through each item, figure out how much I'm gonna sell it for, and like log it into the system. Yeah, I'm gonna be selling all this on my Instagram, so if you wanna follow me on Instagram, you can do that so that you don't miss out. Looking a little bit messy at the moment. There's like pieces of my fern on the ground. So yeah, I think I'm gonna clean my room, vacuum it, Just get it feeling a little more fresh. Put all this stuff away.
되는다 그냥 흐뭇해 별로 고민 걱정도 없는 게 하루 종일 붕 떠 있는 것 같지 yeah. 저기 빠지는 누군데 난 이제 거를 깰 것도 없는 게 그 누구도 상관도 없을 것 같지 yeah. 거울 속에 날 보면 난 날 찡그렸는데 요새 내가 나름 느낌 있어 well, 이제 나도 내가 적당히 괜찮단 걸 알아 어쩜 너에게 좋은 사람이 될 수도 있단 것도 yeah.
Okay, I am having a little miniature quesadilla, I guess, for lunch, and a big bowl of tomato soup, which I am very excited about. This is like the first day I've eaten lunch in a while. A lot of you probably know that I do intermittent fasting, or like I don't do it like strictly, but I try to do intermittent fasting mostly for digestion. But recently I think it's because the days are shorter now, like the light has changed so it gets darker early. So it's like I won't even eat until like 1 o'clock for some reason now. I don't really know why. I just like don't get hungry until later. And then I'll have like a pretty big meal for like breakfast, and then I won't be hungry until like 4 or 5. So I end up only having like 2 meals, and I'm not really a snacker, but the meals are like pretty big. So this is like the first time I've had like a lunch in a while, even though it is pretty late. It's like 3:40, so I'll probably have dinner in like a few hours. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want it to seem like I'm not eating that much, but I literally just eat when I'm hungry and like what I'm feeling like. And I don't restrict myself. If I'm not hungry, like I'm not gonna eat, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Having my second glass of wine for the night, and I am basically winding down, done for the day. I am gonna drink this and watch The Bachelorette. I have a lot to catch up on. Not a big fan of this season, but I am dedicated to the show and I gotta watch it. I don't know if you can tell behind me. Normally behind me is my white bookcase, and I randomly decided to rearrange my whole room. I'm not entirely sure if I really like it, so I might switch it back tomorrow, but I'm definitely not doing it right now because it's just too much work. I made myself a yummy dinner. It was like kind of a Mediterranean style dinner with like roasted veggies and this like Indian patty from Trader Joe's, and then this rice alternative that's made out of legumes. I don't know, it's kind of an interesting dinner. It was really good though. But I'm filming a what I eat in a week this week, so I didn't want to like show too much food in this video because you're gonna see it again in that video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it was just one day and it was kind of like doing chores, but hopefully you found it entertaining either way. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.